Okay, so we are live. If you guys can hear me right now, just type hi in the chat. So if you can hear me, type hi in the chat so I'll know. If you guys can hear me right now, type hi in the chat, okay? So that I'll know you guys can hear me, and then we can get started with tonight's training. So if you guys can hear me, just type hi in the chat. Let me know if you guys are there and you guys can hear me. Okay. All right, perfect. So I can see Adaeze is saying hi, amazing. Hi, Adaeze. Okay. All right. So while we wait for everybody to join up, I just want to give you guys a quick breakdown of what we're going to do today. Okay, so I can see Babiesville is saying hi. Hello, Babiesville. Good evening. So tonight we're just going to be going over day one of the program. Okay, so day one of the program is basically where I'm going to show you exactly how you can find products, like digital products that are already selling like crazy, and how you can also start selling those same products. Okay, and the reason why you want to sell products that are already selling fast is because those products are easy to promote. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing in tonight's live session. Okay, all right. So currently, we have 3 people here in the live session, which is great. We have 3 people live. Okay, perfect. So without wasting any time, let's get started, okay? And then for those who join later, they will have the replay and, they'll be able to get started and join the replay, all right? Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. Let me give you a breakdown of exactly what we're going to do. So now for those of you who were in the webinar, the other day, you would have seen when I showed this, right? So I showed the 4 ways that a person can monetize their social media, right? So the 4 ways that a person can monetize their social media is through brand deals, as you can see here. You have brand deals, you have live streaming, you have freelancing, and you have digital products. Okay. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just say I can hear you so that I will know you guys can hear me loud and clear. Just type I can hear you if you guys can hear me. So if you guys can hear me right now, type I can hear you. Perfect. Adaeze said she can hear me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, cool. All right. So as I was saying, there are 4 ways that a person can, that a person can monetize attention on social media, right? And I gave you all the example of, I gave you all this, which is basically a diagram that shows you how 4 ways to monetize attention on social media. Okay, so let me give you a quick recap of what this is. Okay, now if you want to be able to make a lot of money on social media, you have to be able to capture people's attention, right? That's the reason why you see so many content creators making the craziest and the most engaging content, because they know that if they can capture your attention, they can make money online. So you might be wondering, okay, how do they make money from capturing our attention? Well, they do it from brand deals, okay? Brands pay people to get access to their audience, okay? So if you're able to make content that's attention grabbing, brands will notice this and will start paying you, okay? However, this method right here is not beginner friendly, okay? So we won't be covering that in the next 4 days of our training. The second method is live streaming. Live streaming is where you go on TikTok or you go on one of these live streaming platforms and you basically, talk to people on social media, like on TikTok, you talk to your viewers, you have conversations with them, you can do any type of conversation with them and people will gift you on these platforms. Okay. Now, again, I won't be covering this in the next 4 days of our training either. And the last two methods, which are beginner friendly, are freelancing and digital products. Now, digital products is the one I'm going to focus on most because it's the one you can get results with in the fastest and shortest period of time. So over the next 4 days, we'll be focusing on digital products. Okay. All right. So you might be wondering now, so what part of today's training am I going to teach you? Well, in day one, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to find digital products that are already selling like crazy, okay? So that you have a product that people already want, which helps you to bring in sales 24/7, okay? Because if you have a product that people already want, your life is going to be so much easier, all right? So that's what we're going to be doing here in day one of the program. Now, in day two, which is tomorrow, I'll be showing you how to attract ready-to-buy customers daily so that you'll be able to smash the 800K mark. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to be able to make at least 800K from this, okay? Minimum. So tomorrow I'll be showing you how you can attract people who are ready to buy the digital products that you will be promoting. All right. Then in day three, I'm going to show you exactly how I went viral 3 times in 1 week using social media. Okay. I've developed a system that works so well, especially on TikTok. Okay. And this system basically it helps you to be able to grab people's attention really fast so you can go viral very fast. Okay. So when you know this and you learn how to do this, you will know exactly how to make viral content that grabs people's attention instantly and grows your brand fast. And then on day 4, we're going to be having a live question and answer session so that you'll be able to ask me any questions you want without feeling like you're disturbing me, without feeling like you're confused. You will just be able to ask me all the questions you have, okay? All right, so now here's what I want us to do as we go into day 1 of this program, okay? I want you to redesign your mindset. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. Most of us, most of us have been taught the wrong things about money, right? As I said here, everything you've ever been taught about making money is wrong, all right? Money does not come when you chase it. When you chase money, it runs in the opposite direction, right? Think about it. If you're chasing something, what does that mean? That means the thing is running away from you, right? So from this point onwards, I want you to stop asking, how can I make money? And I want you to start asking, how can I solve people's problems? Because once you learn how to start solving people's problems, that's one of the easiest and fastest ways to be able to get results, okay? So, and like I just said here, when you start focusing on major problems people have and how you can help them to solve those problems, that's when you will really start making huge amounts of money, okay? Now, here's the winner's mindset that I want all of you to have going into this, okay? I want you to have these 3 mindsets right here. The first mindset is to fail fast so that you can improve fast, okay? Now, we've all been trained to see failure as bad, right? Ever since school, ever since university, all of us have been trained to see failure as bad. But in business, failure and mistakes actually help you to learn faster, okay? And the reason I'm saying this right now is because I know that there will be some challenges you face when you start implementing things and you might feel like, oh, this is not working for me, I want to quit. No, you need to remember to actually, like that each time you fail on something or each time something doesn't work, it's just teaching you how you can improve that thing, okay? Now, the second thing I want you to know is that consistency is key, okay? People really overlook this, but I don't want you to overlook this. You need to be consistent. okay? Because nobody who is inconsistent will succeed. You need to show up every single day for at least 30 days minimum, okay? Because the more you show up, the more you post content, the more you're going to be able to get views, and the more views you get, the more money you'll be able to make. So you have to be consistent, okay? Then the last mindset I want you to have is that nothing of value comes easy, okay? Nothing. Even the Bible says this, right? You need to understand that everything is hard. So what you need to do is you need to embrace the hard work and keep yourself motivated by focusing on the end goal, okay? Because if you know that you want to achieve something, you know that you want to be able to make money, you need to be willing to work hard for that, because it's not going to come to you easy. Nothing in this life is easy, okay? Whether somebody is going to work every day, working a 9 to 5, whether somebody is like a bricklayer, or whether somebody is posting on social media, it's hard for everybody, but you need to choose which version of hard you want. Do you want the hard version that will only pay you a small salary, or do you want the hard that's going to pay you very well? Okay. Now, this is something else that I want to walk you through real quick. Okay. So there's something that's called the emotional cycle of change. So let me explain to you what this graph is right here. Now, the emotional cycle of change is basically, it's the way that a person feels when they are learning something new, right? And there's a reason why I'm teaching you this right now, because in the beginning, when somebody starts something, they are in stage 1, which is called uninformed optimism. So that's when you're starting a new business and you feel so excited and you're like, I can't wait to do this, right? And then you start to learn things and you start to feel a bit overwhelmed, right? And that's when you reach stage two, where you start feeling overwhelmed and thinking, can I really do this? Is this really for me? And then by the time you reach stage 3, that's where most people quit, right? Because most people quit when they've started trying a few things here and there and they're not seeing the results that they want. So then they quit and they're like, let me go and find a new business to start. And then they end up going back to stage 1 in a new business, right? But what you need to do is when you get to this 3rd stage where you start feeling like, is this really working for me? You need to remain consistent, because if you keep pushing and you remain consistent, that's when you will now get to the next stage, which is the informed optimism stage, where you start to see things working, you start getting views on your social media, and then you now enter stage 5, which is the success stage, where you realize this can work for you and you start making money, okay? So the reason I'm showing you this is because I don't want you guys to reach the point where you start feeling like, oh my God, this is hard, this is not going to work for you, and then you quit and you try another business. No, you need to stay consistent. You need to stick with this, okay? All right, so now the last thing I'm going to show you here is what I call the 100 rule. So the 100 rule basically means this, right? For every 100 people that hear about your offer, only one person is going to buy from you. So let me explain what that means, right? We are selling digital products. For every 100 people that see your video, that come across your video on social media, only one of them is going to buy, right? The other 99 might see your social media and follow you. Some of them might see your video and scroll past. So it's usually only 1 out of every 100 leads you get that will actually pay attention to what you're saying and decide to buy. And that's normal. That's just how social media is. It's not everybody who sees your content that's going to buy. Think about how many pieces of content you've come across today, right? Think about how many videos on social media you've come across today. Did you buy from every single person? No, you didn't, right? So that's why I'm saying this, that when we start posting content on social media, don't feel like it's not working for you and quit. No, anything less than 100 is not enough. You need to make sure that your content reaches a lot of people. You need to make sure that you get lots of people who come to your DM, because that's exactly how you start to get results. Okay. All right. So let's get straight into day 1. Okay. So if you guys are still here and you're following, just type I'm following in the chat. If you're following, type I'm following so that I will know you're following, because we're about to get into the main section of day 1. Okay. So if you're following and you can hear what I'm saying, type I'm following in the chat. Let me see you guys type I'm following. So if you guys can hear me and you're following, type I'm following in the chat, please, so we can continue. Perfect. Babiesville said following. Perfect. Okay. So let's keep going. All right. Now, this is day 1. So let me take you through exactly how you can find a cash printing digital product. Okay. So like I said, when you find a digital product that's really that's already selling like crazy, it makes things easier for you. Okay. So now, what is a digital product? Okay. Let's talk about what a digital product is. So a digital product is a product that someone can download or access easily online. Okay. So let me take you through some of the types of digital products. You have videos. So videos are digital products. Classes can be digital products. Like, remember in the webinar this week, I told you about Hilda Bassi, right? Hilda Bassi has a class. So that's a digital product, right? Courses are digital products too. So let's say you want to sell a course. That's also a digital product. Ebooks, audio, PDFs, checklists, these are all examples of digital products, okay? These are all examples of digital products. All right, so let me walk you through the 3 types of digital products that sell very, very well, okay? Now, if you can choose a digital product in any one of these niches or in any one of these categories, you will be able to actually get customers without having to stress yourself so much, okay? So the first type of digital product niche is the wealth niche, okay? You have 3 niches. You have the wealth niche, you have the health niche, and you have the relationship niche, okay? So products in the wealth niche are things like how to invest money, how to save money, how to make money. If you can get a digital product that teaches people how to save money or how to invest money, these types of products sell very, very well. Okay? They sell incredibly well on social media because people are always looking for products that teach them these things. Okay? So when you can get courses that teach these things and you can link them in your social media, people are going to be willing to buy because they actually want to know these things. Okay. Now, the second niche, the second type of product that sells very well are health products. Okay. Now, think about it. People really want to know how to lose weight. People want to know how to gain weight. People want they want videos and classes and knowledge on how to, be healthy during pregnancy. People also want to know how to reduce blood pressure, and things like that. So when you can create content and sell digital products that teach people how to do anything related to health, people will want to buy those products from you, right? Because they already, that's something they already want. They already desperately want to lose weight. They already want to know how to reduce their blood pressure and so on. So when they see your content on social media, talking about blood pressure and talking about losing weight, they will definitely come to actually buy from you. Okay. Then the last niche is the relationship niche. Think about how many podcasts you see talking about relationships. I'm sure you guys see so many podcasts and so many different types of content on social media talking about relationships, how to find men that are rich, how to find men that are providers, how to date attractive women. You see these types of content every day on social media. So if you are making content about these things and you also have a digital product that's selling them a course or a video or a training that can teach them how to do this, they will buy that digital product from you because they already want it. They already want to know how to do these things. So when they come across your social media content and they see your digital product, they will actually buy from you. Okay. So remember, the 3 cash printing niches are wealth niche, health niche, and relationship niche. If you sell any digital product in any one of these niches, you will be able to make significant money. And by the way, I've sold products in all of these niches, so it definitely works. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you 2 apps and 1 website that I want you guys to download. Okay. So let me show you the 2 apps and then I'll talk about the website. So the 2 apps that I want you to download is Canva and ChatGPT. Okay. So let me talk to you about what these 2 apps are. The first app is Canva. Now, this is basically where it's an app where you can create your own ebooks and PDFs that you will sell to people. Okay. You don't have to create your own. You can sell other people's, but if you're somebody who wants to create your own, you can download Canva. But for me, I would prefer if you guys just sell other people's digital products because it's a lot faster and easier. Okay. Now, the second app that I want you to download is called ChatGPT. Okay. Now, ChatGPT is an AI app. So it's basically a free app where that can be used to help you to write information inside your ebook. It can help you to plan your content on social media. It can help you to figure out what type of digital product to create. So ChatGPT can help you to do many different things. So I want you to download this app as well after the class, okay? Then there's a website that I want you to sign up to, which is called Seller. Now, Seller is a free website that you can use to create an online store where you will upload your digital products, okay? This is basically a website where you can upload your digital products that you create. But if you don't want to create digital products, there's another website that I'm about to show you right now called StakeCut, where you can find people's digital products, okay? So before I give you the assignment, let me show you the website where you can find people's digital products, okay? So the website is called stakecuts.com. So let's all go to the website together, okay? Now, this website right here is a free website where you can find digital products already selling like crazy, okay? And you can see here, see what it says here. It says, turn your posts into real cash, right? Because when you get a product from Seller that's already selling like crazy, you can just make content on social media that will attract people who want to buy these products, okay? So right now, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use this website, okay? Before I do that, I just want to know if you guys are still listening. If you're still listening and you're still following, just type following. Type following if you're still following. Let's do that quickly, please, guys. Let's do that fast. If you're still following, type following so that we can continue. Let's do that quickly, please, okay? If you guys are still following, just type following. Okay, I can see Babiesville said following. Okay, where is everybody else? You guys need to be active in this class, okay? I want you guys to all be active here in this class. All right, so now StakeCut, like I've already mentioned to you what StakeCut is. So let's sign up. So this is how you're going to sign up for StakeCut. You will see this green button at the top right that says sign up. So you will click on that. Now, when you click on that, it will say, if you don't have an account, then you can sign up here. So you can click sign up. Okay. Now, when you click sign up, it's going to ask you to put your information here. Now, for me, I already have an account, so I don't need to fill in all this information. But for you, you will fill in your first name, your last name, your email, and your password, okay? Now, that part is easy. I don't need to teach you how to do that. That part is easy. So let me just quickly sign into my account. Now, when you sign into the account, it's going to say something like this, like it's going to show you a video that will try and, sell you a product, but you don't need to do that. You can just click skip the video, or if you want to, you can watch it, but you don't have to. You can click skip this video, okay? So I've clicked it. Why is it not loading? Okay, here we go. All right, so now, once you get to Stake Cuts, you will see your dashboard. So your dashboard will show you your total earnings, the number of sales you have, and so on and so forth. I barely use Stake Cuts, so you can see here, it's only $46 that I've made here. But, I use other platforms like Seller, which I will show you later in this video, which I've made millions on, okay? So, so now once you come to Stake Cuts, what you're going to do is you're going to fill in your information, okay? So you're going to basically come to your settings. Let me see. Where is settings? Okay, on the left, you will come here to the bottom. You will scroll to the bottom and you will click settings. Once you do that, it will take you to your personal information here, where you will see all of your information, your name, your email, everything. But you're not going to do that. You're going to click on banking details. So you're going to click on banking details, and then you're going to put your bank details into Stake Cuts, okay? So you're going to, first of all, choose your country. So for us, our country is Nigeria. So you will choose the country you're in. Once you choose the country you're in, you're going to put in your account details. So you can see here, I'm choosing bank. I'll put my bank. So for example, I can put Zenith Bank. I'm just scrolling down right now. Okay, Zenith Bank, here you can see. Then I'll put my account number, 217-884-8664. Now, the reason I'm doing this is so that each time I sell a digital product, the money will come to my bank, okay? So you can see here, I'm clicking Update Bank. Okay, so now I'm going to click Submit. I've now submitted my account details to Stake Cuts. So that means whenever I get a sale on Stake Cuts, it will come straight to my account. Okay? All right, so let's keep going. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click I'm going to come to the left here, and I'm going to come to Marketplace. Okay, so you see where it says Marketplace. So now in Marketplace, you're going to see the top 3 products of the day. Okay, so you're going to see here the top 3 products. So remember I said you're going to be learning how to find products that are already selling like crazy. Here you go. You can see the top 3 products on the platform that are already selling like crazy right now. Okay, so the first one is called the Beginners Video Editing something. So let's click promote. Let's take a look at the product. So you have a product here that teaches people how to edit videos, and that product is selling like crazy on Stake Cuts. So what you can do is you can click here where it says sales page, okay? And then you can just open it up so that you'll be able to take a look and find out more about what the product is about, okay? All right, so you can see here the product is about turning your smartphone into a skill, blah, blah, blah. Learn how to learn video editing from scratch, you see? So this product teaches people how to learn video editing from scratch. Now, if you want to, you can read all of this here if you want to. Okay. You can read all of this here if you want to. It will just tell you more about the product. You don't have to buy this product, please. Don't go and buy the product. I've seen people do that sometimes. They will click buy and then they will now come to me and say, Coach, should I buy the product? No, you're not trying to buy the product here. You're simply just trying to go and read about the product you want to promote on social media. That's it. Because you need to know a bit more about the product you're selling, right? So that's what this is for. So this thing we're doing right now is called the research stage. So you're just going to go through and learn about the product you are selling. Okay. Once you finished reading about it, you will now know exactly what the product is about. So if you want to promote this product on social media, you can scroll down here to where it says copy your affiliate link below. Okay. Now, everybody who comes to this website will be given a unique link. All right. You'll be given a special link that is for you only. So when you copy this link now by clicking this copy button here, whenever you give this link to somebody and they buy your product using this link, the money will come to your account. Remember, we just filled in our account details. So the money will come to your account whenever somebody buys. Okay. Now, don't worry. In tomorrow's class, I'll be showing you how to get people to buy. Okay. But for now, I just want to show you how to get the products that are selling like crazy and how you can copy your link. So once you copy your link, you can just save it somewhere because now that's your own link. Okay. So now let me go back and show you some of the other products. Okay. And for those of you who are wondering, okay, now that I have the link, what do I do with the link? How do I start making money? How do I start getting people to buy the link, buy from my link? Don't worry. That's what tomorrow's class is about. Okay. For now, we're just focusing on how to find digital products that are selling like crazy. Okay. Now you can also scroll down because if you scroll down, it says other hot selling products of the day. So there are other products that are selling like crazy. Now here, this product right here is a very good one. It's called the Ghostwriting Income Generator. So this is a product that people are buying like crazy right now. Okay. So again, let's come and let's open up the sales page. Let's open the sales page so we can see a bit more about what the product is about. Okay, so perfect. Now you can see here, this is the sales page. Now a sales page is basically a website that just, it explains more about the product. It explains more about what the product is about and so on. Okay, so as you can see here, if we read this, we can see that this product is teaching people how to make $1,000 or more monthly from using ghostwriting income generator, which is this product. Okay, so this product is a course. Remember, some digital products can be courses. Okay, so if we scroll down, it will tell you what ghostwriting is about. It will show you his students that have seen success and so on and so forth. Okay, so now if you read through this and you decide that you want to promote, remember, just come back to StateCut, scroll down and click copy your link. So you can copy your link here. And then once you do that, you will be able to, you'll be able to now use this link on your social media and on your WhatsApp and on all your different social medias when you want to get sales. But don't worry, that's what tomorrow's class is about. For now, we're not talking about that. That will be in tomorrow's class. Okay. All right. So now that I've covered how to find these products and how to get your link, I'm going to give you all an assignment, okay? And the assignment is very simple, okay? So the assignment that I'm giving you tonight is for you to download ChatGPT. So your first assignment is to download ChatGPT, okay? So let me just write it like this. So I want you to download ChatGPT. That's your first assignment. Now, your second assignment is to create an account on stakecut.com. It's called stakecut.com. Okay, not steak cute. It's steak cut. All right. So please make sure you type this in correctly when you're on your browser. And this is not an app. Okay, this here is a website, so you will do it on your Chrome browser. Okay. Then for ChatGPT, you will find it in your App Store or Google Play Store, depending on what type of phone you use. Okay. Now, once you've created an account on StakeCut, your third assignment is to choose a digital product and write down briefly what the product is about. Now, these are your assignments, okay? These are your assignments for tonight. I want them to be done before tomorrow, and then you can send them to me, or you can yes, when you've done the assignment, you can just send it to my DM, okay? You can just send it to my DM, or you can send it to my assistant's DM, which will be given to you in the group. Okay? All right. So these are your 3 assignments for tonight. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, you can write down the questions, or better still, here's what we will do. If you have any questions, I'm going to drop a link in the group on WhatsApp, and you'll be able to ask me any questions you have over there. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. But for now, we are finished with day 1. This is the assignment I want you to do. Okay. So yeah, don't forget, in tomorrow's class, we're going to be covering day 2, which is about how to attract ready-to-buy customers daily. Okay, so don't miss tomorrow's class. I hope to see all of you there in tomorrow's class. Okay, all right. So don't forget, if you have questions, you can come over to WhatsApp and ask me the questions on WhatsApp. Okay, all right. Take care, guys. Good night.